Hola, mis estudiantes virtuales y mis estudiantes en la banda. Bienvenidos otra vez a miércoles. Yo soy fuerte y puedo hacer cosas difíciles. I am strong and I can do difficult things. Soy fuerte y puedo hacer cosas difíciles. Like figure out how to do shoe verbs. Okay. Para mí es muy emocionante. It's so exciting. ¿Te gusta la música? Sí, obvio. ¿Te gusta la pizza? Sí, por supuesto, me encanta la pizza. ¿Quieres escuchar música para ganar pizza? Sí, es opcional, it's optional. But I have a locura de marzo. And if you want to try to win a $10 gift card to Domino's or Pizza Hut, your choice, you can join a new Google Classroom. So here's the code, RQZZN55, RQZZN55. I should have also sent it to you in an email. When you join the class, it's optional. It's optional. And you're going to join the class Locura de Marzo. Locura de Marzo is Spanish for March Madness. Locura, craziness, de Marzo. So there's a promo video that will show you clips from 16 16 canciones en español. And here is the bracket. The bracket says, fill out this bracket and enter to win a $10 gift card to Domino's or Pizza Hut. This is a national competition. So this is like the Christmas one, but I'm really hoping you guys will buy in and take it a little more seriously. It's optional because I know some of you are just like, let me get the homework done so I can play video games. But some of you are going to really like the music. The music is really, really good. It's hard to see on my screen, but there's a whole bracket with the 16 songs. So on February 25th, el 25 de febrero, we're going to vote between Vida de Rico and Aloha. I know which one I prefer. Yo prefiero. Un secreto. I'm not going to sway your vote in any way. This works just like a basketball bracket or any other bracket. You choose who's going to move on, Vida de Rico or Aloha, and put it here. Who do you think is going to win? You can fill out the bracket just with guesses, or you could watch the promo video and really choose songs that you think are going to win. The bracket needs to be turned into me by Tuesday, martes. I'll print them all off so that I know who is in and who is not in, and you can't change your bracket. If you have a perfect bracket that matches the national winners, you get $10 worth of free pizza. Okay, $10 de Domino's or $10 de Pizza Hut. ¿Cuál prefieres? Which do you prefer? If you have questions, let me know. But that is the Locura de Marzo activity. This is the code to join Google Classroom. There's a promo video and there's directions for the bracket in there. The bracket is set up as a cami, so you should be able to fill it out and submit it to me. Pero es opcional. Okay. En mi opinión, hace mucho, 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 mucho frío. So your check-in today, make a snowflake. Show me how you're feeling. So if you grab the green dot and pull, you make a snowflake. See how that works? You can just play a little bit. Es divertido. Una diversión. Es una diversión. So I'm kind of black in the middle and a little spiky on the outside. That's kind of how I'm feeling today. Okay, so you can just play if you want to and make snowflakes. Una diversión. I thought maybe you guys needed something fun on this cold Wednesday. So, ¿cuál es la fecha de hoy? Hoy es miércoles el 18 de febrero. ¿Y qué vas a hacer esta semana corta? What you going to do? ¿Qué vas a hacer esta semana corta? This week short. This week short. What are you going to do this week short? Voy a practicar los verbos de zapato. I'm going to practice my shoe verbs. Voy a ir al high school. Ireland, feliz cumpleaños. Feliz cumpleaños. Atrasados, that's late. Ireland. Okay. And Kaylee, Hayden, her birthday's coming up. By the end of today, I will conjugate decir, which means to say, tell. Maybe you're also going to write, I will practice. Voy a practicar conjuguemos. Okay, subject pronouns. Can you write your subject pronouns? Okay, these you should be able to almost do in your sleep. Yo, you're writing them on paper. Don't write on the screen. It's too much of a hassle. Tú, write them in your notebook. Yo, tú. Él, ella. Usted, I'm writing on the screen, so I'm abbreviating it. Usted. No. So. Tros. Vo. So. Tros. I only use that one in Spain. I will never use this ending unless Maestra writes the word vosotros. I will never use this ending. I will never use this unless Maestra specifically asks for vosotros. Ellos, which means they. Ellas, if they are all girls. Or if they are all feminine, like the windows are feminine, las ventanas, I would say ellas. Okay, ellas have frost on them. Ellas are open. Ellas, yeah. And ustedes, you guys. Okay. I, you, when I'm talking to someone I know. He, she, usted, when I'm talking to somebody, I have to be really polite too. Nosotros, we, vosotros, only in Spain, means y'all. Ellos, they, ellas, they, girls, ustedes, you guys. Pensar, ooh, this is a shoe verb. This is a shoe verb. Engage your brain. I know it's a shoe verb. It means to think. The E changes to IE only in the boot. And outside of the boot, it doesn't change. And it's an AR verb, so I have to use AR endings. If none of that made sense, whew, you got some studying to do. P, and so you're writing this on paper. You're practicing. You cannot practice too much. The more you practice, the more it just becomes like, this is just how it is. Piensas. P and sa. Drop the S. Pienso, piensas, piensa. Do not change the E. Pensamos. Pensáis. Piensan. Okay. Vamos a aprender de los errores. We're going to learn from our errors. Vamos a aprender de los errores. Aquí está el enlace. Enlace is word for link. Aquí está el enlace para volver, to return, a la lección del jueves. Here is the link in order, volver, to return, to go back, to the lesson from Thursday. We are going, vamos a chequear la tarea. Tienes que pasar a la página 15. We're going to check your work. So you click the enlace. You go back to your homework, and we're going to check the work. Bien? Okay. You should have yours up so you can check your work. They sleep. Do Air. Men. Fix it. It's wrong. Why did you get it wrong? What did you do wrong? I don't lose. Yo. No. Pierdo. Pierdo. What'd you do wrong? I went through and looked. Some of you forgot the R. Some of you changed the E to an OU. No, no, or UE. No, 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 no. No Pierdo. We prefer nosotros, pref, air, emos. And this is just like conjugemos. So if you're like, I don't know how to do this, go to conjugemos and practice. Number 4, tú, want. He, air, s. What'd you do wrong? Fix it. She plays. She plays. That's got a U in it. Oh yeah, jugar does change. She plays. Juega. Yeah, a lot of you did not have that one right. I return. Vuelvo. Vuelvo. The students eat lunch. Los. Estudiantes. Fix it if it's wrong. Now, I still had a couple of you put that word eat in there. Don't. Eat lunch is one verb. It's almorzar. Los estudiantes almuerzan. Almuerzan. How did you do? Okay, without cheating, how did you do? He doesn't think. Oh, I misspelled doesn't. Wasn't that nice? So he does not think. There's no word for does. I just put a no in front of my verb. No piensa. Él no piensa. Él no piensa. Él no piensa. Does it start? It is singular. It's a he or a she. It, he, she. So does it start? Empieza. There's no word for does. It's just a question mark. Empieza. Empieza. Could you have said comienza? Yeah, no, because I told you to use empezar. My grandparents tell. Mis abuelos cuentan. Cuentan. Ooh, it's a little hard to read, sorry. The restaurant serves. El restaurante sirve. I had a lot of you try to put IEs in there. No, 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 no. Sirve is E to I. We repeat. Re. Pe. T. Most. Did you spell that right? I ask for. P. Do. What about the word for? Oh, it's already in the verb. The students repeat. Los estudiantes repiten. Los estudiantes. Learn how to spell that. They serve. Sirven. We ask for. Pedimos. 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 You repeat. Test. We serve. Serve. Most. You're checking your work. They order. Then. We repeat the words. Timos. And we're going to learn the words. Las. Pa. La. Bras. Okay, las palabras. I know this seems like it's taking a lot of time, but if you guys never fix your mistakes, you're not going to learn. My question is, if you have these written down in your notebook and you can use your notes to do your homework, why are there mistakes to begin with? Just me. All right. This did not turn out as well as I wanted. A lot of you, number one, answered in English. Number two, I had people who did not even know how to spell the word yes, which, given the fact that it's here in the example, C, S, not the letter C. No, you know who I'm talking about. Okay. So, to ask a lot of favors, I don't ask a lot of favors. I ask some favors. So, do you ask a lot of favors? I would say no. How do you say I do not ask for? No pido muchos favores. Those of you who answered in English, I'm not sure what you thought you were practicing. Those of you who just answered sí or no, I don't know why that was practice. What I needed you guys to practice was doing the yo forms of these verbs. These are the infinitives, and I need you to practice how to use them to express yourself in Spanish. Do you repeat the poem in class? C with an S, Riker. Repito el poema. Okay, so that is what I wanted. Okay, number 3, can you speak Spanish? Can you speak Spanish? C, I can. This is an O2UE verb. Puedo. I had the weirdest verbs in there. I had pierdo. I'm losing Spanish. Puedo hablar. Puedo hablar. I can. Yo puedo hablar español. You lose your phone. Nope. No pierdo. You return home late on Fridays. No vuelvo tarde. I don't return late because I don't go out. Do you play a sport? Sí, juego. Do you come to classes late? No, vengo. Number 8, that verb should be vengo. Vengo. It's irregular. Perdón. You guys need to use your notes. And then I have some stuff like, well, I didn't really write that down. Okay, whose fault is that? No es mi culpa. No es mi culpa. I wrote them down multiple times. Okay? You have siblings. Sí, tengo hermanos. You compete with your friends. Okay. I had several people write C, compito, which I was so happy. Muy excelente. But then they wrote con tus amigos. I compete with your friends. You guys, first of all, I have no friends. And why would you compete with my friends? So get rid of the tus and make it me. I compete with my friends. You can really compete with your friends? Okay. New verb, decir, to say, to tell. Escribe el verbo. Write the verb. Write it out. It is a shoe verb. It is a shoe verb. It is an E to I shoe verb, but it's got that on the top. It's weird in the yo. Yo digo. Yo digo. I say. Digo. 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 I say. Digo, 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 digo. Digo la verdad. I tell the truth. Digo la verdad. I tell the truth. Digo la verdad. Okay? Digo. I tell, I say. Then it goes back to change the E to an I, add the right ending. Change the E to an I, add the right ending. Don't change it, add the ending. Don't change it, add the ending. Change it, add the ending. Okay? Digo, dices, dice. Mi mamá dice, my mom says. Mi mamá dice. Nosotros decimos, we say. Decimos la verdad, we're telling the truth. Decimos la verdad, we're telling the truth. Decimos que hace frío. We say that it's cold. Decimos que tenemos hambre. We say that we're hungry. Decís, y'all say, and dicen, they say or they tell. Okay, get a copy down. The rest of the slides are homework. Match the E's to IE's. Match the O's to UE's. Match the E's to I's. Your homework, translate 10 sentences to Spanish. We will check them tomorrow. I'm going to get rid of that one. Don't do this one. Do not do this. This was yesterday. This was Thursday. This was Thursday. Gotta take that out of there. Okay, anything you want to tell me? Any news, comments, questions? Adiós, nos vemos mañana.